So today, everybody outside hollering no kings. And I agree, there should be no kings in America. But they got you out here thinking king only means one person or a party. What they're really doing is trying to make king synonymous with Trump. But they don't want to talk about their king behavior, so let's talk about it. Where was the same energy when people were told, take this shot or lose your job? That's not freedom, that's king behavior. Take this shot or you can't work, you can't travel, can't eat at certain places. That's not a choice, that's king behavior. How about when people's religious beliefs was pushed aside and their exemptions weren't respected? That's power being placed above your personal conviction. Let's stop sugarcoating it. That was king behavior. And the kings gave you a famous slogan. Remember? My body, my choice. Your body, your choice when it's trending. Your body, your choice when kids who can't vote, can't drink, can't get a tattoo are making life-altering decisions via chemical castration and transitioning. And your kings are allowing that. But when it came to the vaccine, now it's take it or deal with the consequences. Lose your job, lose your income, lose your stability. Oh, so now choice got rules. Let's be honest. My body, my choice ain't a principle. It's a slogan. Because in reality, it's your body, their choice. Yeah, your king's choice. And a lot of people didn't want it. They just couldn't afford to lose everything. That cost people jobs, livelihoods, peace of mind. So don't come outside screaming no kings if you were silent when kings was making those same moves. If you're really against kings, be against all of them. Big or small, not just the ones they tell you to point at. Because the reality is, we're peasants to both sides.
Perfectly said. A president operates within a constitutional system with checks, balance, and limits. Congress exists, the court exists, and every major action can be challenged. And they have been challenged. That is not monarchy. That is a system designed to prevent one. But here is where the conversation gets inconsistent. People only seem to recognize overreach when it fits their narrative. When policies they disagree with are introduced, suddenly it's called control. But when similar pressure shows up in other forms, it gets ignored. That is the issue. Consistency. If you are against overreach, be against it across the board, because once standards start shifting based on politics, the argument loses credibility. At the end of the day, the United States is still built on a system where power is limited, challenged, and debated. That is not a king. That is a constitutional republic. And understanding that difference matters. Trump is doing a great job so far.